It is that time. Game 4 of our 5-game slate here at Chinook Twin Pad Arena in Hamilton, Ontario. The 2022 CBHA National Championships for AOTV. I'm Corey Brook, and we have the Saskatoon Buffalo against the Edmonton Ball Hockey Club. We have switched over to the men's division, people. Saskatoon wasting no time as they hoist the first shot on goal, saved by Maxime Blanchard. On the opposing side for Saskatoon, Isaac LaBelle gets the nod. Now a face-off in the Edmonton zone. Shot off the boards, and we'll go way down there. No flooring call as they beat him to it. Keegan Federico trying to get it out of the zone, and does. And he's trying to go coast to coast with it. Wipes out there. Back off the boards. Blanchard comes out to play it. Gonna pass over to Evan Hamalia. Back over. Try to find someone out there in front. That was Caden Raji. And a spin around chance here on the left side. Cycles around the net. Oh, and almost gets it done on the wraparound, but back the other way comes Saskatoon. As Kristra Magnus with the play. And here comes Edmonton. Backhander. No one's there, but a slap shot. And a great block by Magnus. Now we're in the corner. Comes back out, tries to make a play in front. Can't do it, a snapshot just over the net. Back the other way of Saskatoon. And that will be a flooring call. Less than 2 minutes into this one. The 2022 National Championships is brought to you by Napper, top-notch athletic equipment for all the sports you desire. Quality selection at an affordable price. Find a local Napper near you. Got a face-off here. It'll be Tony Brar for Edmonton. There's a face-off win for Saskatoon. From the puck back out, we got a 2-on-2 here. Saskatoon with a big chance. The backhander interrupted there by Cody Lunnan. Lunnan with some great defensive acrobatics here. He is all over the place. And a stoppage in play. And they're going to call a penalty, it looks like. Or no, my apologies. No, it's an offside call. There's another face-off win for Saskatoon. And a big chance here. Gets interrupted. Tyler Laframboise had a chance, but it didn't work out. And blazing down the other end comes Edmonton. A big check from behind. And back behind the net, they'll cycle it around. Trying to make a play. Tavish Davidson is going to bring the ball up. And off the boards, and all the way down it goes. And no flooring call. So Edmonton will come back the other way. Gets tangled up by Saskatoon. Trying to get a shot on goal, but there is just sticks everywhere, and Edmonton breaks it up. And a backhander down and away it goes. Out to get it is Joel Anderson. He's going to pass it over to Evan Hamalia. Hamalia passes it up, and it gets broken up. Farrell Dronde. A lot of back and forth here in the neutral zone. And here comes Evan Pasternak. Going a bit on the offensive, and there's a shot there, saved by Blanchard. And he's got to retreat back, and he is going for the defensive change. And out for him is Xavier LaBelle. Got 10:40 left here in the first. Being cornered behind the net. Cycle it back around, and Keegan Fedorko back there. And off the boards was Josh Laframboise, but no one was there to help him out. And Edmonton with a chance here. Coming on the right flank. And a great block by Laframboise is Josh. The brother tandem on Saskatoon making waves here at the National Championship. Gonna pass it up. And that will be intercepted by Cashton Murphy. Murphy. Just going to cycle it back around here. Pass it off to Caden Raji. And they're going to slow things down. Just over 5 minutes into this one. Off the boards, and here comes Edmonton. Oh, and a big check there by Robert Keller. He was going for the body. A great stoppage in the offensive drive. And Saskatoon coming the other way. And Edmonton once again going to try the right flank, but seems like Keller has got a grip on it. Saskatoon, they're going to try and split the defenseman. Going to go down the left side and behind the net. And a shot from the point. Gets blocked. Bunch of bodies in front. We're going to go for another one. It's going to go way up there. And there was a check by Raji. And here comes Edmonton trying to get out of the zone. But Saskatoon is applying the pressure. There's a cross-floor pass. And they're going to dump it into the zone. And oh, almost made a play out in front. But instead, the Saskatoon defenseman will take it and try and dump it out. Edmonton's going to come back the other way on the right flank. And a play out in front. And oh, what a nice tic-tac-toe, but he just missed the net. Oh, and here comes Saskatoon. Caught on a bad defensive line change. And a wrist shot gets blocked. And here comes Edmonton. And a beautiful pass there. Shot and a save by LaBelle. And making some big strides there was Brock Harrison. Comes Carson Taylor. Going to pass up to Raji. And again, tangled up there in the left corner. We're going to call a holding penalty on Saskatoon. So Edmonton will go on the power play for the first time in this game. 7:30 left in the first. Penalty going to Brock Harrison. Here we go for face-off. Safir Rauji is taking it for Edmonton, and Saskatoon will look to dump that out. And it's going to hit their own bench, and there will be a face-off in their own zone. And here we go. Saskatoon will cycle it around. And Joel Anderson will not be able to get it. And back the other way, here we go. At center ice. Slop shot from well beyond the blue line. And that didn't touch the mesh, shockingly, and we're going to keep going here. Back out to Anderson. Is he going to let it fly again? Oh, he'll cycle it around. And those are some quality passes, but that one will get deflected and hit the mesh, and we will go for another faceoff. And Saskatoon will dump it down. Now just over a minute left in their penalty kill. And here comes Edmonton. Hamalia will take a shot from the red line. Just misses off to the right on that one. And he thought about another attempt. But once again, they're going to pass it around and see what's open. Hamalia once again. Slap shot, scores! The assist from Hamalia, and the Edmonton Ball Hockey Club is up 1-0. What a beautiful play there. Hamalia setting up the offense. Took the first shot, missed the net, regained it, and fed it to his teammate. And just like that, seal is broken, 1-0. A power play goal, and now Saskatoon back to even strength. How will they respond? And a fierce cross-floor pass. Blanchard handles it. And here comes Edmonton. And they come down the left side. Try to make a play in front of the net. And back out in front. Oh, and very close there. Tried to wedge it over LaBelle, but was unsuccessful. And back down we go. Harv Calcott will slow it down behind the net. And pass it up to Adam Chebley. Chebley fighting for it. Almost made a move. And now they're in the right corner. Saskatoon, and here is a big chance. Almost made it happen. Josh Laframboise. But he is unsuccessful. And into the corner we go. Now Tavish Davidson. He's going to pass it up to Laframboise. And trying to find the open man, but can't do it. That is deflected off of Cody Lunnan. Shot off the point. Once again deflected off the man. Blanchard not seeing many saves so far. Saskatoon needs to start applying the pressure and get some shots on goal. And the ball is being tangled out there on the left side, and there's going to be a delayed call. The shot by Saskatoon, no good. Another shot. 6 man is out, and there is the call. A penalty on Edmonton, so Saskatoon will have their first crack here at the special teams. They'll be on the power play. .358 left here in the first. Saskatoon on the power play. He'll pass it on over. And we got the formation. 8 guys to the blue line. Shot from the red line, no good. Just wide. Laframboise Over to Federico. Federico scoping things out. Talk to the side. Trying to make a play out in front. Can't do it though. Great play preserving the offense. Federico now the slap shot. Just missed the net. And the rebound by Connor Navarrete. Will go back down. LaBelle handles it. He'll pass it off to Federico. Federico gonna take a light jog here. He's gonna dump it in. And there's Magnus. Magnus back out to Lafreniere-Boise. And back to Federico once again. The offense is revolving around him. From Boise, passes it over. And a shot out in front, no good. That was very close. A big check there by Salwan Ghibli. Oh! And here comes Federico to Lafreniere-Boise. Shot, just missed the net. And Federico can't hold that one in. Oh, and he does. What a great dive. And he is going to penetrate now. Shot just missed the net. Saskatoon is coming so close here. Federico once again going to set things up. Passes it over. A shot out in front. Oh, and almost on the doorstep. That was Ben Fear. Back out we go, and that'll just about do it for the Saskatoon power play. They go 0 for 1. And 2 minutes to go here in the first period. There's a shot from the red line. Pad saved by Blanchard. And Saskatoon shot, another pad save, Blanchard. Okay, he's getting into a groove now, folks. And here comes Edmonton. That's Burt Gilmore. And it gets intercepted. And Saskatoon going to take things back. They're going to dump it in. Some action there in the left corner. And here comes Edmonton. A lot of emotion in this game. But if you want to see emotion, you should have checked out our last game, the Toronto Leafs versus the Newfoundland Mr. Lube NL Masters. Oh, man, that was ruckus. And that is a very, very dirty play. And as expected, that's a penalty. And I'm not sure why he's wondering what went wrong. That was a blatant call. And that will be a penalty on Tyler Lafreniere-Boise. He will go to the box. And for the rest of the first period, Edmonton will be on the power play. That was just blatantly, I'm not sure what that was. I don't know if I was making a play on the puck or if he was just upset. I'm not sure what the good in that was, because now it is a 5-on-4 power play for the team that's leading. And here we go. Back over to the point. And we're going to cycle the puck around. 55 seconds left. And back out. All right, a lot of quality passes by Edmonton, looking for the perfect shot. And a great block by Connor Navarrete. Under 40 seconds left. And a shot there and a save by LaBelle, and that'll be a face-off. Proud supporter of the 2022 National Ball Hockey Championships, Montana's Bar and Grill. Go to local Montana's here in Hamilton or in your hometown if you got one. They have quality barbecue festivities, quality barbecue dishes, I must say. A great place for the family. Come on down. And back out to Hamalia, who assisted in Edmonton's goal and the only goal of this contest. He's looking around again. Hamalia at the point. Think about the shot. He's not going to take it. Passes it off again. And we're in the right corner. Down to 8 seconds. Hamalia's got to make a move here. Slap shot. And it is no good. That'll just about do it for the first period. Edmonton leads 1-0 after the first. We will have the second for you in just a couple minutes. We're back here for the second period between the Saskatoon Buffalo and the Edmonton Ball Hockey Club. So 2022 CBHA National Championships from Hamilton, Ontario, Chinook, Twin Pad Arena. For AOTV, I'm Corey Brook. Pretty back and forth game so far. Edmonton scoring the lone goal, and Saskatoon looking for a response. So less than 50 seconds on the penalty kill for Saskatoon. They're going to dump it down. LaBelle's going to make a move on the ball. And they're going to cycle it back around. And back down it goes all the way to Maxime Blanchard. 30 seconds left. And here comes the captain, Joel Anderson. And he's got the race for that one now. He's going to sacrifice the break. And that was almost a very, very unwise move. He almost paid for that one, but Edmonton survives, and they'll come back the other way. Oh, and a fan there by LaBelle. You don't want to see that from your netminder. And back out to the blue line. A nice stop there. Redeemed himself. And Edmonton applying the pressure, and we're back to even strength as well. Saskatoon trying to get the ball out there. And a good defensive change. That was one kill. And they are going to call a stoppage in play. The door is open. Or wait, hold on. There's an offside call. My apologies. And here comes Edmonton. A lost stick there, and he just missed the net. Swan Gill going to bring it back into the zone. And crosses it over. Gill has got to make a move. He's going to pass it back out, and a shot from the red line. Glove saved by LaBelle. An entanglement. But a chance for Edmonton, and another stop by LaBelle. And a bit of a run in there in front of the net. So far this period has been all Edmonton. And that will be a penalty. Or sorry, an offside call. And Edmonton really attacking the offensive zone. Saskatoon trying to get it out, and they still can't do it. And here we go again. And there's some action out there in the corner. And back around the boards. There, and attacking is Evan Peters with a shot on goal. Great save, Blanchard. And some more action out there on the right. And back around the boards we go. Peters with it. And he's going to cycle it back around to Brody Senger. Peters fans on it. And he may live to regret this one, as Edmonton now on the fast break in the left-hand corner. And a play out in front. And looks like there's going to be another stoppage in play. And they're going to bring it back out to the right offside dot, just outside the Saskatoon zone. There's a face-off won by Saskatoon. Back out here off the boards. And they'll dump it back down, and recovering that one is Keegan Federico. He took a big hit there. Knocks his bucket off, and he will run back to the bench. And Saskatoon slowing things down. Keeping the pressure on is Lee Juvenile. And a shot from the red line. And a backhander just misses the net on that one. I think Saskatoon's just got to look for more shots closer to the net and stop taking these prayers from center floor. And here comes Edmonton. Really having their way in the offensive zone. There's a stop by LaBelle. That's the big difference I'm noticing. Edmonton is getting quality chances from close up, whereas Saskatoon is just letting these clap bombs go from center floor and hoping that there's a rebound. They got to fix that, I think, if they want to tie this game up. We're down 10-28 here in the second period. And a face-off win there for Edmonton. Almost a great bat job by Burt Gilmore, but here comes Saskatoon. And back out the other way we go. And a play out in front, and that is interrupted by Harv Calcott. Great defensive play. There's a shot. Blocked once again. Saskatoon tried to go between the legs. And just under 10 minutes to go here in the second period. Here comes Edmonton on the fast break. In the corner. Has a back out, and that is blocked by Christian Magnus. Out to play the puck is Blanchard. And in the corner is Tyler Laframboise. And here comes Edmonton on a bit of a 3-on-2. Zafir Raji with the chance. Shot save, LaBelle. So back up. And here comes Edmonton. No, once again, stripped by Brody Senger. From Saskatoon, shot just misses left. And another chance, and that is interrupted by Edmonton. And here comes Saskatoon. Oh, and what a strip there by Zafir Raji. Here comes shot off the blocker by LaBelle. In the corner we go. And all alone, actually, on a 2-on-1. Here comes Saskatoon. And crisscross, and what a stop by Blanchard. That was Saskatoon's best chance all game, and Blanchard shuts the door. There we go, face off in the Edmonton zone. And some action there in the right corner. And a great play and good effort by Caden Raji. And here comes Saskatoon. And try to make a play on it, and Edmonton will come back the other way. Not too much reinforcements with them, though. There's a shot off the pad by LaBelle. And Saskatoon on the left-hand side. We're down to 7:40 in the second period. It comes back around And Edmonton will knock that towards the zone. And LaBelle's going to come out to play it, so no flooring call. Keegan Federico is going to pass it up. And that was intercepted by Blake Ranger. And here comes Edmonton. Shot save LaBelle. And in the left corner. Oh, and what a play on front, he scores! Oh my goodness, a pass from behind the back. And Edmonton seals it on the doorstep. What a goal, Blake Ranger, but a great behind the back pass. That is some highlight reel stuff. Oh, what a beautiful goal and a big insurance marker for Edmonton. Here comes Saskatoon back the other way. A great stop by Maxime Blanchard. If he keeps playing the way he is, then Edmonton is in real good shape. Got less than 7 to play. Back out. And a slap shot. Couldn't connect on it. And another stop, Blanchard. Oh, man. Really making a statement. Proud supporter of the 2022 National Championships, Land Shark Lager, quality beer at a quality price. Go to your beer store near you or a local LCBO or any local alcoholic store in the other provinces of our great country. That'll be another face-off. Lucky fan could have gone home with the game ball there, but they were gracious enough to send it back to the floor so we can continue with this ball game. Thank you to that young fan. There's a shot way off. And Blanchard thought about covering it, but it's going to go back out and the other way. Boy, really going for it there. It was Lee Jubenville. Oh, man, he came out with it, but Saskatoon will send it way back, and that will be a flooring call. Sorry, folks, I thought that was a flooring call, but it's looking like we're going to reset here in the Saskatoon zone. Some call was made before the puck was dumped down, so we're going to stay on this side of the floor. That second goal was absolutely beautiful. I just got to say it again. A behind the back pass on the doorstep. I mean, that's team chemistry at its finest. And here comes Edmonton again. And a real tic-tac-toe play. Oh, he could get the rebound. Oh, my goodness. Hair all over him. Oh, man, LaBelle. And that is a high stick. And that got him good. That'll be another penalty on Saskatoon. That was Burke Gilmore taking the hit for the team. And Edmonton will go back on the power play, and that's not what Saskatoon needs right now. And the walk of shame to the sin bin. A lot of great chances there. That was a great shot and a good rebound. And LaBelle made the stop. That'll be a 2-minute minor. Sorry, it'll be a double minor, so 4 minutes, high sticking. And Saskatoon wins the draw, and at this point, yeah, it's just all about dumping the ball down. And Blanchard will play it out to Joel Anderson. And They're going to call offside, and Edmonton does not agree with it one bit, but they will have to reset anyways. Some great moments so far. The second goal of the game, of course, as I mentioned, and Evan Hamalia with a great assist and an absolute snipe. And those two events are responsible for the 2-0 score. And folks, we have some 4-on-4 hockey as Edmonton gets called with a penalty, a 2-minute minor. So that's 2 minutes shaved off of their 4-minute power play. So 4-on-4 here, Saskatoon catching a break. And they're going to play it back out. Federico. And it gets deflected way up there. And it's going to go over to Cashin Murphy. Murphy tries to play it up to Lee Jubenville. And Murphy again with it. And it gets deflected. And Saskatoon will play it off the boards. And what a great play by Murphy. Really getting physical out there. And Saskatoon with a shot. Stopped by Blanchard. And what a great save. Blanchard is on top of his game right now. LaBelle will come out to play it. Cycle it back around. And here comes Lafreniere Boise with a crisscross shot. Save Blanchard, and he falls back over to preserve the trickle. Unbelievable play by Blanchard. Making a case for player of the game. We got 56 seconds left of 4-on-4 hockey as we gear up for another faceoff. 4:33 left here in the second. And that's a win for Saskatoon. A shot from well beyond the blue line. And here comes Edmonton. They still have 2.5 left of their power play, but a penalty shaved off 2 minutes. And here comes, it's a little bit of a back and forth there. Glove save LaBelle. A lot of action there in the neutral zone. Xavier LaBelle will pass it all the way up to Lafreniere Boise, but he will go for the line change. And Saskatoon will regroup. And here comes Edmonton. Back the other way. Dump it in. And a big entanglement behind the net. And the Buffalo will come out with it. Dump it way down. And they are not going to call a flooring call. That is a little puzzling to the Edmonton Ball Hockey Club as the penalty just expired, but I guess it might have been just too early to call it. But for the next minute 28, Edmonton is on the power play once again from that 4-minute high sticking call. And back out we go. And here's Raji. A little bit of a back and forth here. Anderson. Oh, and that is some beautiful passing. Gets blocked by the Saskatoon defenseman. And some more action out in front. And Saskatoon gets it again. And we are down to 50 seconds in the power play and 2:40 left in the second. And here comes Edmonton. Joel Anderson. Going to pass out to Burt Gilmore. And a lot of cycling around here. Anderson, slap shot way over the net. And that will be a face-off in the Saskatoon zone. We're back here at Chinook Twin Pad Arena. It's the Edmonton Ball Hockey Club against the Saskatoon of Buffalo. 2022 CBHA National Championships from Hamilton, Ontario. For AOTV, I'm Corey Brook. I'm glad to be here with you for the ride. It's the 4th game of a 5-game slate. And back out, slap shot, glove save LaBelle. Oh, and he went for the rebound. That was Troy Brar. Back out we go. 8 seconds left, and that'll just about do it for what seemed like an eternity. The Saskatoon penalty kill is going to come to a close. Only 2 seconds left. And a stoppage in play here. Both teams will gather up on the left offside dot. And some communication issues for Saskatoon. And dumping it down into the zone. Federico rolls all the way around, and there we go in the right corner. Racing up against it. Oh, wow. And Josh Anderson just tanks the net along with Blanchard, and the net is off its moorings, and we will have another face-off. And there's a face-off win for Edmonton. Come up the zone. Nice pass up floor. And we have another whistle. And Edmonton keeping the pressure on the right side as Saskatoon dumps it down. Minute 15 left in the second. Can they get something going before the second intermission? And the ball gets dumped back around. And pass up floor. And more entanglements on the right side. And coming out with it is Christian Magnus, but he can't get anything going at Edmonton. Now with a big chance. Oh, tried to replicate the behind-the-back pass, and a stop by LaBelle. And it goes back out behind the net. About 35 seconds left in the second period. Edmonton trying to make something happen. And chasing after it is Scott Holben. Try to pass it out front. Burt Gilmore making an effort. And now with the big chance, Edmonton shot, save LaBelle. 17.4 seconds left in the second. Another proud supporter of the 2022 National Championship, Staten Main Kitchen and Bar. A local favorite here in the city of Hamilton. I suggest while you're here, you go and try it and check it out. It is a great spot in the beautiful Steel City. And both teams are talking things over. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure what's going on. Saskatoon talking things over. And we will have a face-off in the Saskatoon zone. 17 seconds left. There's a shot blocked by Connor Navrot. The shot almost on the back of the net there. And Edmonton wanted a call, but they are not going to budge, as that will do it for the second period. Edmonton leading this one 2-0 after 2 periods. We'll be back with you in a couple minutes for the third period, live from Chinook Twin Pad Arena. are back here for the third period between the Saskatoon Buffalo and the Edmonton Ball Hockey Club. It's the 2022 CBHA National Championships from Hamilton, Ontario. From Chinook Twin Pad Arena. For AOTV, I'm Corey Brook. This is the fourth game of a 5-game slate. Got one more after this, so don't go anywhere, folks. Saskatoon coming up the gates, firing on all cylinders, but they couldn't get the job done there. And now the real chance. Wrist shot just misses the net. That was Christopher Magnus with the wrist shot. And back out is Edmonton. They'll cycle it around and chip the ball up. Oh, and Magnus with a big opportunity, but no one's there. And he passes it off to Edmonton. And try to go for a big pass up the floor, but it gets recovered by Scott Holben. Holben behind the net. Cycles it around. And in the corner, Saskatoon comes up with it, and they come back the other way. And a lob pass to Connor Navrot. And it will be unsuccessful as Edmonton picks it up again, and they dump it back down. And here comes Saskatoon. Navrot just wide. Wow, that was a great chance to cut the lead in half, but we're still stuck at 2-0. And a dump and chase by Zafir Raji. And a nice backhand pass, shot saved Blanchard, and it goes up and hits the mesh. That'll be a face-off. We're back here at Chinook Twin Pad Arena. Edmonton leads Saskatoon 2-0 with 13 minutes left in this game. And Saskatoon dumps it in. And trying to fight off Tony Brar. And a bit of a mess in front of the net, but no sweat for Maxime Blanchard. And back the other way we go. And the ref will call flooring with 12.5 minutes to go. And we go back to the Edmonton zone. Saskatoon needs a goal, and they need it quick if they're going to come back and possibly tie this game. Proud supporter of the 2022 National Ball Hockey Championships, the HBL, OBHF, and HMBHL. Ball hockey affiliates of the CBHA. And back to the way. Shot and a great pad save by Maxime Blanchard. That could be heard across the stadium. And fighting forward is Mike Holden for Edmonton. But Federico showing a little more aggression. Saskatoon trying to get out of the zone. Need to make some moves fast, and it goes all the way down. No flooring call. Edmonton with a chance here to set up the offense. Some nice back and forth passes. And really calming things down. Maybe just what they need, because Saskatoon seems to be settling into a groove here in the third period, making passes and showing good team chemistry. And there's a pass out in front. That was a close one. But LaBelle stands his ground. And a great glove play by Ben Fear. And Anderson will bring it back over. There's a cross-floor pass. And here comes Edmonton. Oh, almost made a play out in front. And Saskatoon bringing it back behind the net and passes it around. And Lafreniere Boise's going to come out with it. And oh, Edmonton wanted an offside call there, but they are not going to get it. Anderson over to Hamalia, who has an assist in this game. He picked it up back in the first period when Edmonton took a 1-0 lead. There's a spinorama shot, shoulder saved by Blanchard. And it gets dumped all the way down. Circles around the net. That's Phil Faranack. Saskatoon and Magnus trying to get around the defenseman, can't do it. And here comes Edmonton. Saskatoon almost found a gap there in the defenseman, but couldn't do it. And back up we go, slap shot, and it's blocked. And that hit the back wall, and we will have a face-off in the Edmonton zone. Face-off here on the offside dot. 9:33 left in the third period. Edmonton up 2-0. And someone's got to tie their shoes out there. That's good. You don't want to be tripping over yourself. So it's good to have that safety precaution out of the way so we can get on with this game. And actually, Scott Holben's going to check out of this one. And in comes Tony Brar. And he will take the face-off for Edmonton. And now both Edmonton and Saskatoon are fighting for it. And Saskatoon's going to bring it back and settle down here. And try to make a pass off the boards. And he couldn't recover it. Edmonton with the chance. And a bit of a fumble there by Scott Holben. He's going to pass it out. A shot from the point, just missed. And try to pass it in front. Holben, slap shot, missed again. And backhander, that's going to be dumped all the way down. And that will be a flooring call, and back the other way we go. Face-off in the Saskatoon zone. And there's a win for Edmonton. Shot from well beyond the point, just missed. Bit of entanglement on the right side, and Saskatoon could have gotten a break, but laying out the body was Harp Calcott, and they're going to call interference, even though he was involved in the play with the ball nearby. And Calcott does not agree, but nonetheless, the ref calls interference. That will be a 2-minute minor, so Saskatoon with a chance here on the power play. They're 0 for 1 so far. We'll see how this one goes. And they win the draw. That's a good start. Lafreniere Boise. Cross-floor pass stopped by Blanchard. What an unbelievable game so far from the netminder. And a shot from the point, no good. And back out, Federico. seems to be the key orchestrator when Saskatoon is on the power play. Lafreniere Boise looking around. He was almost about to let it fly. And cycling it around. And a wraparound pad save by Maxime Blanchard. He is locked in. Lafreniere Boise with a chance. Pass off, Federico, slap shot, no goal! That was a close call. That could have easily been in, but the referee says no. And we remain at 2-0. That was questionable. I think that might have hit the back pipe, but nonetheless, here we are. I'll pass it back out. Lafreniere Boise, shot, miss. Back up to Federico. Only 35 seconds left here in the power play. And back out in front. And a stop by Blanchard. Unbelievable. Oh, and this is getting chippy now. Oh! Okay. And the refs will have to bring this one back down, but my goodness, Maxime Blanchard, I mean, as long as this guy keeps this amount of confidence and this amount of composure, I don't see Saskatoon coming back in this one. Then again, anything is possible. The net slightly off its moorings. They better fix that. I swear to God, they better fix that. Yeah, great game by Blanchard. And things getting chippy with 6:45 left here in the third. Yeah, I kind of put him in a headlock and brought him back down. And with that, it's going to be a 2-minute minor for Saskatoon. I mean, that's the price you pay when you get rough like that after the whistle. And actually, it's going to be a 4-minute double minor. Wow. Oh, man. Yeah, that puts a big damper on this game. Yeah, Saskatoon has a big mountain to climb now. There'll be a face-off in the Saskatoon zone. So we will have 4-on-4 hockey for 28 seconds and then 3.5 minutes of an Edmonton power play. And the ref and James Pasternak were talking things over. Probably just double checking on the call, but, and again, if the referee calls it, that's the way it is. And there's a face-off win for Saskatoon. And back down we go. And Magnus tried to shoot it on goal, and that's going to go up and hit all the banners in the rafters here at Chinook Twin Pad Arena. And we will have a change here. Oh, and the ref is not going to allow it. So Zafir Rauji will stay in the game. He was going to come out, but referee denied him. And we come back to the way. Edmonton with a big opportunity. Shot just over the net, and it will hit the mesh. 1 second left. And the Edmonton penalty, and then it'll be 3.5 minutes. Proud supporter of the 2022 National Ball Hockey Championships, Marauder Sports Gear. Get top-notch sports equipment, any sport you desire, Marauders got it. Great place here in Hamilton. Go check it out. Face off here at the offside dot, and that'll do it. 3.5 minutes. And Joel Anderson from the red line. And pass it up. Back it goes. Some big passes by Edmonton. Anderson passing it over. And really just having their way on the power play. And trying to add one more goal to seal the victory, as we only have 5:49 left. And comes back around. And here comes Saskatoon with a big chance here. Short-handed. Wrist shot, and it was blocked. And back the other way is Zafir Rauji. Pass over to Lee Jubenville. And it goes behind the net. And it is getting braced, and the ref is not playing games here. He'll call face-off. And a face-off here in the Saskatoon zone. 5:26 left. And there's a win for Edmonton. Comes back out. This will be Evan Hamalia. This looks identical to the situation that led to the first goal of the game. Hamalia with it. He'll take a wrist shot. Oh, and almost deflected in by Rauji. And they'll have to try again. 5 minutes left. And back the other way we go. Here comes Edmonton. Saskatoon not getting any quality chances. There's still 2 minutes left, and they're going to dump the ball back down. They're going to have to be all hands on deck when this penalty expires. And passing it over to Evan Hamalia. Hamalia over to Cashin Murphy. Murphy banks hard into the boards, and Saskatoon dumps it down, but Hamalia is there to block it off and keep this offensive drive alive. On the left side, pass out in front, no good. And a wrist shot there, just misses, and it goes into the mesh, and another face-off. Face off on the offside dot here. And LaBelle comes out to play it, and he'll shoot it way down there. Blanchard contains it and gives it to Joel Anderson. And from the red line, Anderson gonna let a howitzer go. And it is way wide, and back the other way we go here. 1 minute left and the penalty. Anderson thinking about it here. And here's with a big chance. Oh, and he catches it midair and almost had a chance. One of the Saskatoon players has lost his stick, and a good teammate goes out there and dishes it back to him. 30 seconds left. And Edmonton shoots, glove save LaBelle. Saskatoon has got to kill off the last 25 seconds and then really go full throttle in the offensive zone. And my guess is they'll pull LaBelle and go for a 6-on-5 because, yeah, it is desperation. There's a shot saved by LaBelle. 20 seconds remaining in the Saskatoon penalty. We got 3 minutes left in the game total. And here comes Edmonton. Shot save LaBelle, and he can't cover it up. And Saskatoon comes back the other way, and that'll do it. And here we go. We have full strength hockey for the next 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Can Saskatoon come back? Here comes Josh Anderson. Pass out in front. Oh, and that was a close one on the doorstep of Blanchard with the poke check. And 2:25 left. Saskatoon wants a high sticking call, and they are going to get it. So they get the ball back here. Here comes Saskatoon. And there's a shot. And it's blocked. And Edmonton comes out with it. 1:58 remaining. And Saskatoon has pulled their netminder, so we will have 6-on-5 hockey. All hands on deck for Saskatoon. Edmonton just one hoist away from making it a 3-0 game down the ice. As we have an empty net here at Chinook Twin Pad Arena. Unbelievable. It's the second one today. Of course, back in our first game of the day here at Chinook, the Greater Toronto Titans versus the Manitoba United. Toronto pulled their netminder and scored with 4 seconds left in the third period to send it to overtime. And they would not score, and they would end up ultimately tying 5-5 the final. And a timeout called by Saskatoon as they look to coordinate the best play possible to try and get one on the board. And then they'd have to get one more after that. They do have 6 attackers on the ice, though, so anything's possible here as they look to try to fight back against an Edmonton team who has just really meshed well together in the offensive zone, making great passes and great chemistry. And that second goal, I can't get over that. That would be in the Sports Center top 10. So here we go once again, and it's going to go way down there and just miss. And a flooring call. All right, so it's clear what Edmonton's plan of attack is. They're going to keep just hoisting these prayers down the floor and hope that one of them finds the empty net. And left from Boise, over to Fedorko, shot, save Blanchard, and it goes off the mesh. And that'll be a face-off in the Edmonton zone. And here comes Edmonton. And a backhander down the ice. That'll be another flooring call. And once again, we go back down to the other end of the floor. And Saskatoon with a vital face-off win. And setting things up, wrist shot, save Blanchard. And back down we go off the boards, and that'll be another flooring call with 1:17 to go, 1:16 left, sorry. And this is going to be a long minute 16, folks. As Edmonton's key plan of attack is to shoot it down and hope for the best. And here we go again. Saskatoon with another face-off win. Lafreniere Boise with it. It's going to fake the slap shot. And a slap shot there. Rebound scores! And Saskatoon's on the board. This game is not over yet, folks. With 1 minute 4 seconds left, Saskatoon has cut the lead in half, and it's 2-1. A great rebound goal there. And Edmonton now has got to regroup and think some things over if they want to preserve this lead and not go to overtime. And a face-off here. At the center. Edmonton wins the draw. And they're going to dump it down. We're down to 50 seconds left here in the third. And Saskatchewan will pull the netminder, and no, that'll be a flooring call on Saskatoon. So LaBelle will go back to the net, and they'll have to hold off on the sixth attacker. And back under the corner. A shot out from behind the net. Couldn't get it done. 35 seconds left here. Saskatoon's got to get it out. And this is, they're being very, very laid back. We got 20 seconds left. And LaBelle goes to the bench. Sixth attacker is on. Blanchard covers it. And this is it. A face-off in the Edmonton zone. An empty net for Saskatoon with 16.8 seconds left in the third. And in the zone, in the corner, sorry. 10 seconds left. And 5 seconds. A shot from the point. It gets deflected. And that will do it, folks. Oh! And a shot. That was a close call. My apologies, folks. But Blanchard shuts the door. And Edmonton wins this one 2-1 the final. And our last game will be the NL Black Horse against the Brampton Midnight Express. Stick around, folks.
Really want tomorrow, you okay, mate? What time?
It is the fifth and final game here of our Day 2 session at Chinook Twin Pad Arena, the 2022 CBHA National Championships. For AOTV, I'm Corey Brook, and let's finish her off. We got the Newfoundland Black Horse against the Brampton Midnight Express, and here we go. Black Horse dumped the puck down. In between the pipes for Brampton, it is Dave DiGeronimo, and for the Black Horse, it is Evan Mosher. Playing it back out, here comes Brampton on the left side. Centers himself out, almost run into each other. That's Frankie Giustini. Going after Sahib Gill. Got a chance at a great diving play, and here comes the Black Horse. And resetting is Brampton. Gonna take it up the left side. And a cross floor pass. And coming back up. No good. An interception there by the Black Horse. They'll dump it down. That was Kieran Burke. One defenseman, and a play on front backhand. Oh, and it gets batted way above the crossbar, and the ref is going to call it. In case you missed it, we've had quite a session here today. We started with the Greater Toronto Titans against the Manitoba United. They tied 5-5. The Vancouver Falcons and the Cambridge Legends was a blowout. Vancouver mercy ruled them. Toronto Leafs beat the Mr. Lube NL Masters. And the Edmonton Ball Hockey Club edged out a 2-1 victory over the Saskatoon Buffalo. And here we are at the last game, NL Black Horse against the Brampton Midnight Express. A little bit of a tussle here on the right side. And a win there for the Black Horse. And back out to the point. Shot just wide. And fighting for it there is Jack Hugh. Play out in front. Just off to the right. Going back behind the net. Trying to get something going. And a great play by Jordan Crocker. Putting the body against the boards, and just like that, Brampton has got the ball back. Here they come back up the ice. The floor, I should say. Sean Hannon. And there's an interception by Kyle Pettin. Here comes Brampton. And a big breakaway for the Midnight Express. Backhander stop. Save there by Mosher. I was just going to say, Brampton has been a highly touted ball hockey team for the past few years and looking to build off of that with the national championship here in Hamilton in 2022. Right now, they're looking very, very strong. Good ball movement and great positioning of the players. And a lot of chemistry. Intercepted by the Black Horse, and they're going to pass it right off to J.C. Gill. And a chance there, backhander, and it just goes wide. Now 12 minutes here in the first, and there's a shot. Gets blocked. Now it goes across the ice. And here comes Jack Hugh, and he gets tangled up. We're going to call offside, and we're going to reset. Face off from the offside dot. And is won by Brampton. And a cross floor pass. Shot It goes wide. It was deflected. Mosher was well in position, though. Back out, shot just wide, and a stop by Mosher. Mosher off the boards from behind the net. And we're going to have another face-off. Proud sponsor of the 2022 National Ball Hockey Championships is Montana's Bar and Grill. A big favorite here in Hamilton. And stop by the local Montanas near you for all the great barbecue dishes and for a great family fun experience. That was Steve Alvo taking the draw for Brampton. And there he is, making a play from behind the net. And trying to come back up with it. Go pass it over to Kieran Burke. And they're chasing after it, bringing it back into the zone. And Mosher making a play on it. And it comes back out to Sahid Gill. Gill taking a shot. And a glove save by Mosher. That's another stoppage in play. And we go for a face-off on the right side. And here comes the Black Horse. It's going to be kept in by Sahid Gill. It's going to dump it back down. And a chance for the Black Horse to reset. They're going to dump it in. And Noah Lemos will pick it up for Brampton and bring it back up floor. He circles back around. And now a chance for Brampton. And still trying to find the open man. And that was going to be called offside, but they cleared just in time. Slap shot saved by Mosher. What a great stop. And Daniel Satachi, the bona fide star for the Midnight Express for the past couple seasons. And here comes Brampton, and a great diving play. And it gets dumped back down. 9.5 minutes left here in the first. And it just goes right. They're fighting for it. Jordan Maher from behind the net, passes it out front. And a shot gets intercepted by Brampton. Under 9 minutes to go here. Brampton slows it down. And a great pass. Oh my. A big chance there for J.C. Gill, but he can't get the shot off. And that'll be another face-off. And a face-off here in the Newfoundland zone. And it gets dumped and into the bench. A little bit of a delay in play here. And a face-off in the Black Horse zone. Face-off won by Brampton. Shot save. Reno scores! And there it is. What a goal by Sean Hannon. And Brampton, just like that, they're up by one. 6.5 minutes into this one. A great play there. I mean, They've been applying shots all period long. It was only a matter of time before one of them would hit some nylon. And off the rebound, Sean Hannon. Let me scoop some. As we go back to center floor here. And Brampton with a chance out in front. Goes for the backhander. And it can't make it through all the bodies in front of the net. And they're going to call a penalty on Kieran Burke, it looks like. Or sorry, no, it's going to be on the Brampton Midnight Express. Brandon Howlett picking up a minor penalty. And it will be the Newfoundland Black Horse going on the power play. Now be a 4-minute penalty. And now Brampton looking to dump it down. And the Black Horse will reset. That's J.P. Mockwin with the ball. Finally chips his way in. And the ball will go back down. Mosher handles it, passes it back over to Mockwin. Mockwin with it again. Tried to find his way in, but it got deflected way up there. And pushing it back out is Jordan Maher. He's looking for a play. And once again, it gets cleared back out to Mosher. And coming up the floor is Kevin Reed. Pass it up, and it gets intercepted. And here comes Brampton on the 5-on-4. And they're in the corner. They find an opening, try to pass it out front, but it gets cut off. And here come the Black Horse the other way. Connor Donahue, the team captain. And Brampton, once again, a backhander down the floor. Mosher picks it up. And will send it over to his teammate, J.P. Mockwin. Sorry, Michael Broaders. My apologies, folks. And just like that, 2 minutes have been killed off of this 4-minute penalty. Brampton doing a superb job so far. 6 minutes left here in the first. And the ball gets dumped back down to Evan Mosher. As Broaders picks it up. Broaders. And gets handled poorly by DiGeronimo. And it will stay firmly in the Brampton end. Tony Montero. And there's a dump in by Brampton. Got a minute 15 left. And the Black Horse trying to make something happen, but it gets picked off by Brampton. And while they're shorthanded, cross crease, no good. A great save by Mosher. And here comes the Black Horse on the 3-on-2. And they can't get it done. And a breakaway for Satachi. He's all alone. Scores! Daniel Satachi, the heart and soul of the Brampton Midnight Express. It is a 2-0 ball game. That's what Daniel Satachi does. Every time he gets out on a break like that, you almost expect him to score You just know it's coming. Well, 2-0 for Brampton. And that's the last thing the Black Horse needed was a shorthanded goal. They still have 50 seconds on the power play. A face-off win right there. And they dump it down. Goes back out to J.P. Mokwin. Mokwin with it. Passes it on over. 40 seconds left in the power play. That's it back and forth. Mokwin. Shot deflected and a stop by DiGeronimo. Back out. Mokwin. Slap shot. And a great block by Brampton. There's a shot. And it gets deflected. DiGeronimo keeping track of the ball as it goes flying all over the place. Down to 10 seconds. The Black Horse on a sharp angle. Back out front. And a snapshot and a great block there by Ian Downs. And we're down to 4 minutes left in the first, and the penalty is killed. And just like that, we are back to even strength. And the Black Horse will have to score the hard way. And back out to get it was Adam Bevilacqua. We're down to 3.5 minutes. Shot scores, and the Black Horse are on the board. It's 2-1. A mess of deflections and a shot from the blue line, and it gets past DiGeronimo. Just like that, the lead is cut in half. 3:35 left here in the first. And a ball drop here at center floor. And Brampton will dump it down. And they beat him to it, but no flooring call. And the Black Horse trying to get a break going there. Instead, Brampton is going to take the ball back in. And a whole mess behind the net. Marcel Malace. He had the puck for a sec there, got picked off by the Black Horse. And running back for it is Jason Gramito. And there's shots saved by Mosher. Back out in front, no one's there. And going for a line change was Andrew Jeg, and that could have led to a very, very bad breakaway. We got 2.5 minutes left here in the first period. Brampton trying to set something up. Oh, and a big fall there by Brampton. No penalty on the play. And passes it over to Anthony Lovelace. And dumping it way down is the Black Horse, and that will be a flooring call with 1:54 left here in the first. Face off here in the Black Horse zone. Brampton got the insurance goal, but the Black Horse responded and cut the lead in half. It is 2-1. Now Brampton trying to get it right back. A shot there, saved by Mosher. And we will regroup for another face-off. 2022 National Championship proudly sponsored by Landshark Lager. Quality beer at a quality price. Just sit back and enjoy the summer with a Landshark Lager. face off there. Brampton trying to fight it out. Instead, the Black Horse get it. And Mockwin is going to pass it off to the right side. Brampton with it. And passes it on out behind the net. And there's a shot on goal saved by Mosher. It's a big chance for Loveless. Couldn't get anything out of it. And Brampton back the other way. Snapshot just wide. Got a minute 10 left here in the first. And here comes the Black Horse. And there's a stop by DiGeronimo. A nice wrist shot by JP Mockwin, but will not be good enough. 1:04 left in the first. And a face-off won by Brampton. Here they come back the other way. Freddie Giustini dumps it down. As they cycle around, try to make a cross-floor pass, couldn't get it done. Well, they come back with it. And a chance out in front, but it gets deflected away by Mosher. And here come the Black Horse. Dumps it down into the right corner. Brampton retrieves and cycles back around and on the right side. Under 30 seconds to go here in the first period. And a big chance for the Black Horse, stopped by DiGeronimo. Brampton regroups. And passes it up to Satachi. And a great save by Mosher. You can tell Satachi's game plan. He is the kind of guy, you know, you blink and you miss him. 13 seconds left in the first period. And the Black Horse left to switch centerman. And the Black Horse come out with it. And they dump it down, just 8 seconds left. And that'll just about do for the first period. Brampton will lead this one 2-1 after one. The second period will be here for you in just a couple minutes. Welcome back to the 2022 CBHA National Championships from Chinook Twin Pad Arena, Hamilton, Ontario. For AOTV, I'm Corey Brook. The Brampton Midnight Express lead 2-1 over the Newfoundland Black Horse. This is the last game of a five-game session here at Chinook Twin Pad Arena. They're going to redo the face-off. And some action there in the right corner. And back out come the Black Horse. Had a 2-on-2 opportunity, but giving Brampton a chance to reset. A stop there by DiGeronimo. And it's going to be a face-off on the left side. And the face-off, won by Brampton. Here they come firing down the other side of the floor. And into the corner they go. Way back. And it just misses. And running back for it is Jordan Crocker. And a big chance here. Coming for the cross crease and a big dive, no tripping call, and Brampton will have to just try again. And here comes the Black Horse. And wow, a lot of back and forth here in the neutral zone, and a chance there for Adam Bevilacqua. And Brampton trying to hold off the Black Horse. They can't do it. And a big chance to tie the game up. Some noise in the corner. A snapshot by the Black Horse. No good. And DiGeronimo just scoops that one up and will initiate another face-off. We're back here at Chinook Twin Pad Arena. Brampton up 2-1. 13:20 left here in the second period. Face-off won by the Black Horse. And there's a shot saved by DiGeronimo. Brampton trying to get it out, but they can't. And the Black Horse continue to fight. And now they are in the corner. Black Horse were trying to reset to the defenseman, but Brampton takes advantage. And they shoot it into the mesh, unfortunately. And that will be another face-off. 2022 National Championship sponsored by Eastside Mario's. Great Italian cuisine all across Ontario. Find one of their select restaurants and take the family out for all the great Italian dishes and festivities. Face-off won by Brampton. And trying to reset and go back the other way. And some action there on the right side. And Brampton trying to reset. One thing you're noticing about both these teams is that they're not giving each other any room to settle down and slow the pace. It's very high intensity. Under 12 minutes to go here in the second period. Brampton, little tic-tac-toe there. Trying to go for the cross-crease pass, and they score! What a goal, Anthony Lovelace. After an onslaught of passing, he scores one between the legs past Evan Mosher, and now it is a 3-1 lead for Brampton. And a face-off won by Brampton. They got their insurance goal back. 11:40 left in the second period. Mosher will cover that up, and a face-off in the Black Horse zone. And the Black Horse with a nice cross pass, and behind the net they go. And trying to form some offense behind the net and in the corner. And at the blue line. And batting it out there was Mitch Byrne, but he's unsuccessful. And that was a big chance for the Black Horse. Brampton gets it back down, and on the fast break come the Midnight Express, and Satachi bobbles the chance there, and he successfully draws the penalty. Or sorry, no, that'll be a penalty on Satachi. It'll be a 2-minute minor, so the Black Horse will go back on the power play with 10:44 left here in the second period. The face-off won by the Black Horse. Bring it back out to the defenseman. There's a shot just wide. The Black Horse need to get some quality chances to get back to within one. And the Midnight Express will intercept that one and dump it back down with 1:25 left in the penalty. Here comes JP Mockwin, and intercepted by Brampton. And on the break, here they come. Shot scores. What a goal by Andrew Jegg, and it's 4-1 for Brampton. He found the break on the penalty kill and puts it past Mosher, 5-hole. It is now a 3-goal game. With 9:56 left here in the second period, this game slowly slipping away from the Black Horse. Black Horse looking to respond. Left side of the floor. And they bring it back out to the point. 1 minute left in the power play. There's a shot. Can't get past DiGeronimo. And Brampton trying to bring it out. And they do it successfully. .40 seconds left for the Black Horse. And here come the Black Horse from behind the net. Back out in front, shot, hits the mesh, and that'll be a face-off. We're back here at Chinook Twin Pad Arena in Hamilton, Ontario. The 2022 CBHA National Championships for AOTV. I'm Corey Brook. We have 8:58 left here in the second period. 4-1 for Brampton. And a little bit of disagreement here between the Brampton head coach and the two referees. Wonder what's going on here. Seems to be quite a back and forth, but it's mainly being orchestrated by the head coach. And nothing left to be said there. We are going to continue on with this ball game. And a face-off win for the Black Horse. There's a shot from the point, just wide. And here come the Midnight Express. They can't do it. And here comes Brampton. Cross-ice pass. And Satachi picks it up. Oh. And he tried to find Jonathan Rigo, but the crisscross wasn't converted. Here come the Black Horse. A bit of a tumble there by Matthew Smith, but no tripping call. Brampton's going to regroup here and slow things down. And they go a big chase in the corner. There's a shot blocked by the Black Horse and Chris Tobin. Midnight Express will reset and bring the ball back up. And a bit of a tumble there, but no penalty on the play. And back out, here come the Black Horse. It's a 2-on-2. And back the other way comes Brampton. The Black Horse can't really seem to get any quality shots on goal for the past few minutes as they trail by 3. Proud sponsor of the 2022 National Ball Hockey Championships is Napper. Quality ball hockey equipment for kids and adults, all ranges. Go to your local Napper and get the equipment designed for you. 6:50 left in the second period. On the left side, Brampton from behind the net. Circles it around. And they try to make something happen on the 3-on-2, but they couldn't do it. The Black Horse playing some solid defense. Here comes Jesse Sutton. Sutton trying to circle it around, and he's getting held back by the Brampton defenseman. They're going to call a penalty. So a penalty on number 76, Sean Hannon, who scored the first goal of this game. And that'll be a 2-minute minor, so the Black Horse will go back on the power play. And they'll have to redo the face-off. And the Midnight Express dump it back down. And Satachi chasing all over for it. The Black Horse dump it in. And here come the Midnight Express with a wrist shot. Save by Mosher. Minute 20 left in the penalty. And the Midnight Express get it right back. There's a slap shot, just missed. And a pass up by the Black Horse. And here come the Midnight Express on a 2-on-1 shot just over the net. Here comes Kyle Pettin. Black Horse going to regroup in a cross-floor pass there. Trying to make something happen with a mirage of passes, and it's going to come back out to the point and over to J.P. Mocklin. There's a snapshot, no good. From a sharp angle, shoots it, saved by DiGeronimo. And here comes Brampton. They tried to dump it down, no good. And just 5 seconds left. So another successful penalty kill for Brampton. With 4:13 left here in the second period, 4-1, and a shot out in front. And took a little too much time there. That was Andrew Jegg, who scored one of the 4 goals in this game. And that'll be a face-off. And it's looking like, yes, the Brampton Midnight Express are calling a timeout with 3:56 left here in the second and being up 4-1. That is a little questionable, but I mean, it's honestly a blessing in disguise for the Newfoundland Black Horse, because now they can talk over what they need to do to get back into this game and address any issues that have become apparent in almost 2 periods of play. face-off won by the Black Horse. And cycles it around, trying to get it out of the zone. And a cross-floor pass. Gets broken up. And Brampton just trying to get the ball out. Just scoping things out. Sahib Gill. Dumping it down. And gets picked up there by Noah Lemos. One of the defensemen shot and a save by Mosher. Got 3 minutes left here in the second period. And here comes Brampton once again. Backhander pad save Mosher. Another shot and a save by Mosher. He's raking in the saves, but a lot of balls have gotten past him. In the meantime, it's 4-1. Down to 2:45. And here comes the Black Horse. There's a shot, saved by DiGeronimo. And the ball's flying all over the place. The Black Horse trying to get that second goal. We're down to 2:25. And a bit of an entanglement in the corner. And passing it back out. And running forward there is Marcel Millet. And he cannot get to it for Brampton. And back the other way come the Black Horse. Deflected there by Brampton. DiGeronimo thought about coming out, but he pulls back. And a big chance there, and he scores! What a goal there by the Black Horse. Jack Hugh scores the second goal for Newfoundland. And it is 4-2 with 1:57 left here in the second. Okay, things could still get interesting here. And we got more back and forths here. Not exactly sure what is happening. And it looks like we're going to have a face-off with 1:57 left. And here comes the ref to address any concerns of one of the Brampton coaches. And here we go for the face-off. And the Black Horse win this one. Can they build off of this and score another to make it a one-goal game before the second intermission? We've got 1:48 remaining. And Brampton doing what's expected. They're going to slow things down and dump it down. That's a flooring call, though. So there will be a face-off in the Brampton zone. .137 left here in the second. 4-2 for Brampton. For AOTV, I'm Corey Brook. And we're waiting here for a face-off in the Brampton zone, but there is a lot of back and forths going on in this game between the coaches and the players and the refs. And the Black Horse behind the net. Trying to make something happen. And here comes Brampton. Very fierce slap shot. Just wide. We're down to a minute 10. Big chance for Brampton. And they can't get the shot past him. Another shot wide. Under a minute to go. And here come the Black Horse. Jordan Maher tried to split the defenseman, unsuccessful on that attempt. Down to 44 seconds. And the Midnight Express try to get one past. And the Black Horse assistant captain will knock the net off its moorings. And we will have another face-off with 25.8 seconds left in the second period. The 2022 National Championships proudly sponsored by Marauder Sports Gear. Get all the finest sports equipment from Marauder Sports Gear at a good, affordable price for athletes of all ages. And a face-off here in the Brampton zone. And a face-off win for Brampton. Got tangled up there at the hash marks. And the Black Horse with a big shot there, and it hits the top of the mesh. And there's a face-off win for Brampton. We're down to 10 seconds left. And they can't seem to get another shot off. But here come the Black Horse with just seconds left. And he tries to pass it out front, and that'll cost him 4-2 after 2. The third period coming up in just a couple minutes. '22 CBHA National Championship live from Chinook Twin Pad Arena, Hamilton, Ontario. It is the final period of the session here. It was a 5-game session. It's the final game. Brampton up 4-2 over Newfoundland. The Newfoundland Black Horse. For AOTV, I'm Corey Brook. Let's finish her off. And here comes Brampton getting very physical right off the rip. Black Horse try to get it out, intercepted, and a shot goes up and it hits the mesh. And there will be a face-off. There's a face-off won by the Black Horse, and it's in the corner. They'll lap it around. Passing it up. And it hits one of the Black Horse players on the bench, and that will be another face-off. Only 29 seconds have elapsed here in the third period. There's a face-off win shot, stopped by Mosher. Deciding not to go with the goalie change here. Another stop by Mosher. All right. Starting to get some saves under his belt. And Brampton tried to hoist that one up, and it hits the top of the mesh again, and that will be a face-off. And it looks like, sorry, no, yeah, there'll be a face-off in the offside dot. And there's a win for the Black Horse. And down the floor it goes for Brampton. They will reset and scope things out. Passes it up. And there's an opening for Brampton on its way. Oh, he tries to sneak it past on the left side, but it is no good. And the Black Horse catch a mighty break there. And here they come back the other way. And behind the net is the Black Horse, trying to find someone out front. Can't do it. And there's a shot into the zone. And the Midnight Express chips it up, and it will go behind the net and go right back to the Black Horse. Oh, and it finds its way through. And that is going to be not a flooring call. And Brampton will reset here. Brampton circling back, waiting for that golden opportunity. Here they come on the right side. Shot, and it goes way up there, and that will be another face-off. And face-off win by Brampton. Shot on goal just over the net. And they're keeping the pressure on, but the Black Horse intercept the pass, and they come back the other way. And a pass out in front, backhander, no good. Okay. Brampton holding off the Black Horse for now. Here come shot on goal, hits the mesh once again for the fifth time in this period. Black Horse pick up the ball, and they backhand it into the bench. That'll be a face-off at the offside dot. Only 3 minutes and 8 seconds have elapsed here in this period due to all the excessive balls flying out of the rink. And back out, and a Black Horse player is down and is not moving, not making any real motions. Okay, there we go. And hopefully he's all good. As the trainer comes out to check on him. And it's looking like he will be okay. He's walking off on his own power. And the Brampton Midnight Express tapping their sticks. That's some good sportsmanship. And more back and forths between the refs and the coaches. The coaches of the Black Horse trying to get something done with the refs, trying to get some sort of mindset to rally behind, but it doesn't look like the ref is budging whatsoever. And now they're going to check on something else. And the refs are going to clean some debris that's on the floor. And there's a face-off won by the Midnight Express. Trying to keep it in the zone. Goes back up, and a prime opportunity shot saved by Mosher. And that'll be a face-off. And a face-off here in the Black Horse zone. As they cycle it around. And more action going on the left side. And the Black Horse come out with it, but it goes right back to the Midnight Express. And there's a shot from the left side, and it hits the mesh once again. And another whistle. Only 4 minutes have elapsed here, shockingly, in the third period. I mean, the amount of balls that have hit the mesh above the glass is astounding. At this rate, we won't be done this game until 10:30. Another face-off here in the Black Horse zone. And making a line change is the Black Horse. Black Horse cycling it around. And dumps it in to try and get some sort of break. And it's a fight forward in the right corner. And bouncing it off the boards. And here comes Brampton. Trying to pass it up the floor, but it's no good. Intercepted by the Black Horse. And that was a potential slashing call, but nothing from the refs. and tried to feed CBHA right down Broadway, and his stick is being held back by the Black Horse here. And that was almost a hooking call on CBHA, actually. But here comes Brampton. There's a bit of a cross check. And CBHA behind the net. And a great pass there. And it gets intercepted by the Black Horse. They got to try and get a goal on the board soon to cut this lead in half. We're down to 9:45 here in the third, and a line change for the Black Horse. Here comes Brampton. And a saucer pass there. And the ball seems to be gaining more and more airtime as it levitates. I mean, my goodness. And there's a backhander into the mesh for no reason, it seems like. I'm sorry, folks, but these stoppages in play could be so avoidable. And in the corner. And the Black Horse go for the backhander, trying to get out on the break, but they can't do it. And the Midnight Express will pass it back over to DiGeronimo under 9 minutes to play. The Black Horse from the point snapshot, blocked by Brampton. And way up there. And it's going to touch. They're saying it didn't touch the Raptors. Now, honestly, I think it didn't touch, actually. Yeah, I think they're correct. But regardless, it went way up there. Almost touched the roof. And there's no point in even arguing it. Might as well get the show back on the road here. 8:44 left in the third. And a cross-crease pass, and the Black Horse could get the job done there. That was close. Could have made it a 4-3 game. Instead, the ball goes way up, and another whistle for... I mean, at some point, there's got to be a delay of game call. Like, this is getting ridiculous. How many whistles have there been in this period where the ball has hit the mesh above the glass or the rafters in the ceiling?